Are you tired of constantly spending way too much in-game gold rolling for affixes that you may or may not get without even having a clue whether or not it's possible to get it? In this video, I'm going to explain everything there is to know about enchanting affixes on your gear, and I'll show you guys a website that lets you know whether or not the stat you're looking for can be rolled on that particular piece of gear. In Diablo 4, enchanting affixes on your gear can get very expensive very quickly. And unlike its predecessor, and I don't know why this isn't a feature because it was in Diablo 3, when you were rolling for an affix change on your gear, it used to show you a list of everything that you could roll for that slot. Now, in Diablo 4, this isn't a feature, making it all the more annoying when you're trying to get a specific stat and you keep rolling and rolling without getting it. This site I'm going to show you here is from Studio Loot, and it shows you every single affix that can go on any piece of gear that you're trying to roll. And for example, if you're trying to roll attack speed, it can only roll on gloves, or percent basic attack speed can roll on helmets, offhand, and shield. And there's a list for every single stat that you want to find that you may need to roll on your gear. Another thing to note is that there's some that are marked with a little star, and what this means is that those specific pieces of gear can roll higher values for the stat that you're looking for. The other thing I really do want to note is most builds really are built around critical strike and vulnerable in Diablo 4. Now there may be exceptions to this rule. So the most important thing to really note is for critical strike chance can only be found on gloves, ring, offhand, and shields. So what this means is that on those pieces of gear, this is a stat you almost want every single time. The exception to this will be if you're using a unique piece of gear in that slot for a very specific purpose, or if by chance a unique rolls critical strike chance that isn't part of these categories. Now these are very rare and specific items for a reason, and if you're able to get your hands on them, they could fit nicely into your build. Going here over the table of contents, you can quickly see through and click whatever you need. So for example, if you're a necromancer, you can go to minions. It'll show you everything you need to know here. So minion attack speed and minion maximum life. Attack speed can only be rolled on amulets and shields, and maximum life can be rolled on chest, pants, rings, offhands, and shield as well. That's all you guys really need to know. It'll make your life rolling these affixes a lot simpler and easier to customize your build. That's really it for this video, guys. There isn't too much to understand about affixes. It's not an overly complex mechanic. The only thing I mentioned is it's very annoying, the fact that it's not put in-game, and you have to go to a third-party website like the one shown in this video, which will be in the video link description. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, my social media information is in the video description, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.